told you 2 weeks ago. Why didn't you let me know?
Oh my gosh, she's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair.
It's Chloe's first time getting her hair done by a little old me.
First thing we're gonna talk about is the princess cover-up.
This her hair before.
Y'all know most babies come out bald. Some of them are bald until they're 3 years old. Now, some women are deciding to get their baby's hair done even when they're bald. This is by putting extensions to their bald head. Now, does it look cute if you're not aware what a princess cover-up is? Yes, it absolutely does. But once you figure out how young these babies are, then your first question should be, wasn't that damaging to the baby? And if you're wondering, it is.
Oh no.
Most of us should know that baby scalp skin is still developing. There should not be any tension happening in the head. And their scalp skin is way thinner when they are still young. So for y'all to be pulling and tugging on these kids, I do not recommend. Now, there are a lot of lovers of the princess cover up. Do what you want to do with your kid. I'm just telling you what's damaging. Anytime there's a braider that does princess cover ups, I've noticed that a lot of the comment section always ask, are you going on tour? You should definitely come and do my 1-month-old. Yes, as little as 1-month-old's hair. It's okay for your baby to be bald. Need I say more? The hair itself isn't strong enough. It is fragile, it is soft, and once again, it is thin. Don't do it. Moving on, all I wanted was some jumbo box braids. 4 years later and I'm still hurt. LMAO, and I paid her. Of course you paid her. You wondering how the hair looks? This is how it looks. This is how it looks. You know something's bad when even 4 years later, it haunts you. There's a joke that I'm not willing to share that I posted one day on my Facebook, and it still haunts me to this day. Sometimes I'm reminded by my husband, but it's okay.
I wanted to cry so much how ugly my braids are. I asked for knotless. She gave me box braids.
Now, I do my best not to laugh at somebody else's pain, especially when it comes to getting your hair braided, because I know if it fails, I know the hurt. But when you go to TikTok and you go to the comment section, you realize that you are just seconds away from laughing at somebody's pain, because tell me why somebody came on here and said not full braids. Sometimes something's not even funny until you see the comments. Somebody asks, girl, you paid? She responds, it was done in Zimbabwe and I only paid $15 for it, so I just paid. Also, I felt bad because so much poverty in Zimbabwe and just wanted to support the economy. Now, I didn't go into all of the responses after that, but the Zimbabweans were not happy with that last comment. Moving on.
Said I wanted shoulder length and she made them this long. The ends. What is this? Why does it look like I have split ends? Why is it this thick over here? I just wanted goddess braids that were short and cute. Let me show you my inspiration pic. This is what I asked for. Look at this. It's giving baddie. It's so cute. It's so hot. And this is what I got.
I'm not trying to blame her, but I'm trying to figure out, did she ever speak up in the middle of that? I understand being shy or whatever, but if there was a mirror in front of you and you saw the flaws being done, why not speak up? It's a common occurrence with these videos. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, then you know. A lot of people don't speak up. If you're gonna pay for a service, please make sure that you're getting your money's worth. No matter which country you're going to, even if it was $15. The good thing is she did not leave us hanging. She has an update.
My auntie and my cousins and my sister helped fix some of my hair. Like, they cut it and they retwisted some of the parts that had come undone, and we put it in boiling water to help the ends stay more intact because they just kept unraveling. Improvement, but not the vision, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, when she said goddess braids, it made it worse. We were not fine, but it was okay before you showed the inspiration. Maybe we shouldn't have hit post in that video, but it's okay because now it's on the internet. You can have a good time. Maybe it'll haunt you in 4 years. It probably will, actually. The knots right here, crazy big. It's so bad. Do your research next time or speak up. And for the braiders, don't play on people's heads, and definitely don't play with people's money. I don't care even if it was $1. Moving on, somebody went to a viral braiding shop that was overhyped by TikTokers, and this was her experience.
I went to that viral hair braiding spot in New York, specifically Harlem, and let me tell you,
biggest regrets. First of all, I can't believe I'm putting this on the internet. Just look at the braid. I don't even need to say too much. You guys can see for yourselves. They were extremely stiff, which you could tell by the way that they were falling. There's also way too many curls. And the funny thing is, I actually gave her a couple inspo pictures and this looked nothing like it. And the way that my scalp hurt, I've never experienced that before.
From a distance, it looks great. When you zoom in, it's horrific. I wonder how much you paid.
We're just giving Stone Age way of braiding. Anyways, I got these done for a trip and there was no way I was going to sacrifice not feeling my best on the trip. So I decided to take out the top half. I had to humble myself and beg my regular braider to squeeze me into for my trip. So this is also a sign to not cheat on your braider. And of course, she saved the day. They looked so much better. My scalp was no longer in pain and I can actually put it up comfortably. Just look at the braids, so much neater. We still kept it full, but definitely less curls. I really had high hopes with that other salon just because everybody hyped it up so much. But yes, I'll definitely not be returning.
Lesson number one, once you find your braider, don't cheat on your braider. Men that go to the barber shop, sometimes they cheat on their barber trying to be cheap and then they get screwed over with the edges. The edge line that was given to you is horrible. It's embarrassing. Just don't do it. And I've also experienced some things where they were overhyped by TikTok, tried it out, and it was very disappointing. So glad it was never anything to do with my hair. Did get my hair done in South Africa though, and I didn't have a problem. Loved how she did it, and it turned out well.
Now, what would y'all do if this is what you saw when you got back from your hair appointment? Is this when a crash out is valid?
Yep. A crash out is valid because why are y'all seeing the rest of my hairs? That looks absolutely unacceptable. And I hope she did not pay. If anything, I hope she got a partial refund.
I had a 7 a.m. appointment at this African braiding shop that I found online. When I got there, no one was there. And when I tried to call, no one answered. But you know what? I was still very hopeful. I ate my breakfast and just prayed that someone would come and open the shop. The moment I was seated, I noticed there was a problem when I brought out my hair. They were talking to each other, but they were speaking in French, so I wasn't understanding what they were saying. But no one said anything to me, so I didn't think it was an issue. But I noticed that there just kept being women that were in and out of my hair. They were struggling. And once I got halfway through the hair, I was already hating my hair. This was not the inspo picture I gave them. It was too long and I was just annoyed. And at this point, because of the fact that I know how to do my own hair, I just thought it would be something that I could fix when I get home. So I just let them finish the hair. And when I got in the car, I was trying to convince myself that I liked it, even though I hated the hair. So imagine how more annoyed I was when I got home and this is what my hair was looking like. I almost lost my mind, y'all. But best believe the next morning I called the owner and told her what happened and she told me to come in. She explained to me that the reason why they were struggling is because they don't use any other hair but Freetress. But because she wasn't in the shop, the ladies didn't feel comfortable to tell me that. That made me more annoyed because I was fine using Freetress. I just knew that they wouldn't have this color, so that's why I bought my own hair. Once they finished fixing the hair, I still hated it, but this is a lesson for me because I'm never letting anyone do my hair ever again.
So they're French, but they know how to do French curl. I'm kidding. It's one thing for a client to come in and be shy to speak up, but it's another thing when a braider is not transparent with you, and this is the result of that. It's honestly insane. It's ridiculous. It's getting out of hand and braiders need to do better. Now don't get me wrong, there are some good braiders out there, but the bad ones always outshine the good ones. There are very seldom people that come on TikTok and share their good braider stories, but if you do have a good braider story, make sure you DM me and let me know, and then hopefully I can make a compilation of all of y'all's experiences because we need that breath of fresh air with professional braiders that love and have a passion, a strong passion for what they do and have excellent customer service, because that is another thing that is lacking in the braiding, the hair braiding industry.
Guys, I've literally just sat here just crying the whole time. See my hair? Like, I just need you to see it properly, like see it properly. Now I'm going to show you what I asked for, what I sent, what I asked for, what I showed her multiple times. This is what I asked her to do. I said, do you know how to do stitch braids? She said she did. She said she doesn't know how to cross the braids over. I was like, that's fine. Just do them stitch. Please tell me how I ended up with this. Please tell me, is any of them stitched? No. She's literally done Ghana weaving for me. I look like an auntie. Someone literally told me, oh, I'm sorry, auntie, today when they bumped past me.
I know when that video ended, she just started crying. Let's normalize speaking up. Hair appointment gone wrong, DFW edition. Dallas Fort Worth, if you were wondering.
In DFW, don't book her. Unprofessional. I had a hair appointment at 8 a.m. It is currently 3:34 and my hair still isn't done. So I booked this girl right here because I wanted some Alicia Keys braids. I know y'all been seeing it everywhere. And she do good work. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna book her because I want my hair done. I need my hair done. Clearly, look at my freaking hair. It's not done. So I booked her. I booked some 20 plaits, whatever. I booked for 8 a.m. today. I booked 2 weeks ago, 8 a.m. for 8 a.m. today. this week on Wednesday or whatever, and I'm gonna have the screenshots here. She texted me on Wednesday or whatever, asking if we could reschedule for Monday. I said no, because I have work. The only time I'm free is literally on the weekend, because I work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So fast forward to this morning, she texted me at 1 a.m. The screenshot will still be here, asking if I could push it back to this afternoon.
That would have been my last straw. First the hey girly, and then the pushing it back. I would have been pissed. Give me my deposit back and I'll be out of your hair, literally, so I can go to somebody else that's better. It trips me out even more when you see somebody posting their work and it's actually their work, but then when it comes to you, it's a problem. Why is that? Unless they're lying about it being their work, but my goodness.
Yeah, I wanted to say no, but I'm just like, okay, we could do 12. I said I could come at 12. She said no. She has a hearing and dermatologist appointment today that she booked months ago.
Is there court on Sundays? Or the weekend? Is it Sunday? Dentists, I know there's some dentists that open Saturday and Sunday, limited time, but still.
If I booked you 2 weeks ago, why would you have that slot open? And then why would you, like, two appointments back to back on a Saturday? Are you serious? Like, if I booked you 2 weeks ago, why didn't you let me know? Like, if it was an issue, you could have been like, oh yeah, girl, my bad, I didn't mean to, have that slot open, blah, 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 blah. And I would have been like, okay, cool, maybe we can reschedule. But I booked 2 weeks ago and you want to tell me the day of? Hey, here, y'all. I was on my way here. I'm 10 minutes away from her right now. I was literally on my way here and she gonna text me talking about oh, can we just reschedule? Girl, just send me back my deposit. And if she don't send me back my deposit, we going to small claims court. I don't care if it was $1. I want my money back. I already had the hair. Send me back my deposit.
What's crazier is that some braiders will have the audacity to charge you a deposit, get all these excuses, their ducks in a row of excuses, and tell you that you won't be getting your deposit back when they did something wrong. But the same braiders won't give you grace if you're late or if you need to move the appointment or something. So just cut the ties and move on. Do not go to braiders like her. I'm sure there's more people that have experienced something similar with her. Very unprofessional, lack of communication, not being transparent with your clients, and it's gonna cost you at the end. You're looking for a quick dollar here and there, it's not gonna work. Not saying that that's what she's doing, but majority of the braiders trying to finesse their freaking clients, especially the ones that always say drop a deposit and then they always have excuses. They do everything but your hair. Moving on, a lady was so pissed she is in her drawers because she just woke up talking about the situation with her hair. I'm saying that because the comment section was asking her continuously, why are you in your drawers? Why are you in your drawers? Let's just listen to her story.
All of the hair fell out. All of the hair fell out. Normalize doing hair reviews after you leave braiding shops, okay? I went to a spot in Harlem.
Just to put that out there, she's not naked at the bottom. She's wearing something. I wouldn't come out like this, but she says she's at her house in her bathroom, but she forgot that she's showing this video to a lot of people. So yeah,
I saw some TikTok videos and I went to a stylist named Amy. Now for one, I asked they had a sale that was supposed to be like any size, any length, for $200, right? So I go in there and I ask for a specific style that I saw, and they were like, oh, it's going to be more. It's going to be $300. That was the first red flag. Now I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm asking for them to be small. I've had knotless braids. I just took out other knotless braids, but I had paid only $200, but I'm like, okay, I'm asking for them to be small, so I'm willing to pay the extra $100 because I guess it's going to take extra time. Now, I told her I didn't really care for it to be butt length. I don't want hair coming down my back to my butt. I don't want to be wiping out hair when I'm on the toilet. So they did the style. The style came out pretty nice, right? But I paid extra money, right? I paid $100 in extra money. Now, this day that I went, it was not the best day, y'all. The day that I went, the stylist had her child with her. And when I tell you, he was flipping out the entire appointment. He was flipping out. So I had 3 other people that had to do my hair. Basically, she did like the middle part and just probably like the edges, but she really could not do my hair because her child was there at the appointment and he was not allowing her to braid
my hair at all. So nonetheless, the style did come out very cute. Now, when I asked for extra boho pieces, what it gave was that they did like 4 pieces, which is in traditional boho knotless styles. They did like 4 pieces of human hair. As you can see, this braid right here only has 2 pieces of hair. But what they did was they went all the way down to my ends and they put it in a braid. And then they dipped it in hot water, which gave me the wavy look and the full look. But this is not extra boho hair. This is just my hair being braided and steam treated into a deep wave style. So all in all, I paid an extra $100 really for the time of them making it small, not for the extra boho pieces. But the reason why I'm making this video is because my hair has been itching so badly. I don't know, because when I came, the hair was already pre-separated. My head has been itching so badly since I've been out of their chair. Like, the itching has been so severe, and I've washed my hair. I've tried everything. I've brought some anti-itch, rosemary mint, like oil. I'm oiling my scalp. My head is drenched in oil. I've been itching. Like, my head is so itchy. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just allergic to the hair they use. But the reason for this video is all of the boho hair, all of it is falling out. It's just falling out. Like, all of it is falling out. Like, I don't know how the stylist attached the hair, but they did not do a good job with attaching the hair into the braid. All of the hair, every time I comb, it's a new piece. I just did a good rake through, y'all. All of the hair, all of the boho hair is falling out. It's all falling out. Literally, like, I don't know how they hooked it, how they attached it, and then I don't even really have somebody to blame because it was about 4 people in my head at once. But all of the boho hair is falling out. So all that extra money I paid for the boho hair is falling out.
Either one, they braided it and then put the boho as they're braiding. You go all the way down and you release the other end of the boho. I hope I'm making sense. Or they do the box braid and then they put a crochet needle to come out of this way. Would not recommend that part. Braid it in with the braids. That way it is firm. The technique was probably crap. The quality of the hair was probably crap. And they definitely scammed you off of $300 where you could have gotten something way better for the same price somewhere else. And as she said, the first red flag was for them to have the any length is going to be $200 no matter the hair or whatever the deal was. For them not to honor that was already a red flag, and that would have sent me out the door. There has been times where I wanted to get my hair braided and I will go on the website, see that there's a sale. I'm like, okay, cool. I go there and people are getting charged more than $200. So why does it... It's just a way to finesse, in my opinion, because if you're not going to honor the deal, then don't have the deal at all. Because you know people are going to want butt length. Some people are going to want freaking ankle length. Some people are going to want toe length, if that's even a thing, for $200 because that is your deal. $300 and they have her hair everywhere but on her scalp. And I think she's either allergic to the hair or the product that they use, whether it's gel or some type of moisturizer on the scalp while they were braiding her. It could be anything at this point. I just want to take this moment and shout out all my anti-Delulu members. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And an official announcement to everybody else. I will be officially posting Tuesdays and Thursdays, and anything else will be a bonus because I know how I get. Thank y'all so much for all the love. Once again, I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. Leave a comment down below of your own experiences or DM me, share whatever you want to do, and I will see y'all next time.